they try to translate themselves and then giving my father wants or buy something like that. So it's very kind. I also know that my father always talk about that Filipinos kindness. Hi everyone, this is Jisoo. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Did you guys notice my face little bit changes? Cause my left jaw very swollen now. I removed my wisdom teeth this Tuesday, so that's why here my left part little bit swollen now. But I'm okay to speak or eat something, but just swollen. So some people notice my jaw very swollen and then very worried, so that's why I explained my situation now. So anyways, today I prepared 20 foreigners 21 thoughts on Philippines. As planned, I didn't talk with other foreigners a lot, so I don't know other foreigners have what kind of thought about Philippines. So this video will solve my question and then solve my curious. So I'm very excited to see this video. So let's go to see this video together.
One of the biggest things that we've learned on this channel is that every single person in this world has a unique point of view on a certain subject or topic.
Yes, every person have different thought, I know.
So today, we ask one simple question. What comes to your mind when you think of the Philippines?
Hello, I'm Zhenyu, or you can call me Daniel. I'm from Malaysia. So the
Oh,
first thing that comes into my mind when
he looks like very handsome.
we mention Philippines are my friends, because during college time I have a lot of friends from Philippines. They are very friendly, and I still remember when they talk about the food adobo. If I'm not mistaken, AD.
Oh yes, that adobo is also my first food. First eat Filipino food is I made by myself. Chicken adobo and pork adobo. So adobo is very friendly food to me.
Oh, they say it's a food that you must try when you travel to Philippines, and I really hope that next time, because I'm a backpacker, and when I travel to Philippines, I have a lot of friends to bring me to those local store or shops to try out different kind of Philippines food. Or if you travel to coming to Malaysia, and then you can feel free to DM me. I can introduce you to those delicious local food or local
Oh,
places that you must go. All right, and also wish you a happy New Year.
Happy New Year! And then he said he introduced Malaysian favorite food, Malaysian famous food when I DM to him, right?
Hi, my name is Alice and I'm from Italy. The first thing I think about when I hear the word Philippines is the amazing whitish sand and the crystal clear
Oh
water.
yes, that's why Philippines have beautiful ocean and then very famous for take rest, take vacation. She is very well known about Philippines beauty.
And beautiful environments. And another thing that I think about is, and this is something that I've heard a lot, is how nice people are and how
Yes.
close they are to their family and friends, which is something that I
Yes.
find is very similar to my Italian culture.
Yes.
And that's the reason why it's in the top list of the countries I really want to visit when this pandemic is over.
My father also said Filipino are very kind and then left very easily. So when he travel Philippines, he also feel very friendly and then very kind about Filipino people. So if that Italian girl visit Philippines, she also can feel Filipino are very kind like that.
Hello, my name is Yara. I'm a Palestinian and I'm a recent international relations graduate. First thought that pops into my head when I think about the Philippines are its beaches and its greenery. I've heard so much about them and I've always wanted to visit because it looks so beautiful and so serene. Its
Oh,
people are also one of the nicest people I've ever met. I don't think I've ever met a single Filipino who is mean. They also have beautiful voices, mashallah, they're talented and they all know how to sing. But I know that the country faces a couple of issues. I know drug is a problem and the government isn't dealing with it properly. I know that there's also rape, I've heard, and that teenagers get pregnant and married at a very young age, and that the
oh.
government generally doesn't know how to handle these situations. It's a shame. But yeah,
She said little bit hard situation and then little bit deep topic. So that is also kind of Philippines also, I think.
Hi, my name is Madeline Mousy. I'm originally from Ghana, but I live here in the UK. When I hear the word Philippines, I think about my friends. And one thing my friends from the Philippines have in common is that they have such big hearts. They are so kind, they are so sweet, and I really value their friendship. So whenever I hear Philippines, I think of my friends and I think about the community that they
Oh,
represent, people who are very kind, who are very sweet,
yes.
who are always going to be
She knows that cause she have Filipino friends, so that's why she knows Filipino are friendly, left easily, I think.
there for you. And yeah, that's just what I think when I hear the word Philippines.
Hi, my name is Jackson Smythe from Sydney, Australia. And what comes to mind when I hear the word the Philippines is they are happy, strong, self sufficient people. I think about more about the people itself other than the country.
Yes, I think happy is very good point. When I watch it like fluid videos about Philippines, they don't forget they left, so that is very impressive and then very good attitude, I think. So I have to learn like that behavior like Filipinos. That is very impressive for my mind.
When I think of the word Philippines, I honestly just think of the people. So, one of my best friends is Filipino, and she is the smartest person I know. There's genuinely nobody that's smarter than her. So, I
Oh,
have like a very good connotation of the Philippines, and she's honestly one of my role models.
oh, she have Filipino friend and then she is very smart. That is very good. Philippine have a lot of word, English and then Tagalog, except that official languages, each province have different languages, so they are very have to study hard about their languages, so that's why they smart, I guess.
Hi, I'm Sarim and I'm from South Korea. And the first thing that pops into my mind is that the Philippines is such a beautiful place to go travel with all the nice beaches
Yes.
and
In Korean mind, Philippines is very famous about vacation and then take rest cause they have beautiful oceans. So in Korea, Philippines is very beautiful places for travel abroad.
also I personally think that there are lots of great singers in the Philippines.
Yes.
And
Kind of
lastly for
Morissette
me,
Amon.
21 because Sundara Park is
Yes.
from the Philippines
Yes.
and I love her so much.
Yes. Sandra Park lived Philippines for very long time, right?
When I think about the Philippines, honestly, I don't know a lot about the Philippines, but when I think of the Philippines, I think about the beautiful islands with lots of tourism, like Boracay.
Yes, a lot of island. Maybe I remember more than 7,000, right? 7,641. Maybe I remember like that. Anyways, very a lot island in Philippines.
I think about how most of the people there speak really good English. I think about the strong women. The women I have met were always really sweet, but had a really strong personality. And finally, I think of the halo halo
Oh yeah, ice
dessert with the
cream.
shaved ice. It looks so delicious. I really want to try it out.
Yes, that looks like very delicious. But for me, lechon is number one. I wanted to try lechon as soon as possible.
What's up, everybody? My name is Pong. I'm from Thailand, and one thing that I think of when I heard of the word Philippines is how multi-talented their people are. I feel like that way because most of my friends who are Filipino, they are really good at what they do. Most of them are really good at singing, sports, and of course, they are also really smart.
Yes, and then also my Filipino friend, they can speak English and then Tagalog and then little Korean and then they also can sing very well. So that is very impressive and they're very talented. So that's why a lot of Filipino celebrity do actor, singer, model, a lot of things. I guess that's why.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Talented, and I'm just deriving all these qualities from my friend, and that's the first thought that comes to my mind. So, yeah.
Hey guys, I'm Stenrakis. I post TikToks of me just being a dork and whatnot, but I was actually in the reacting to Filipino music video, so that was pretty fun. But now we got the question, what do I think of when I hear the word Philippines? And for me, it's kind of stupid, but I always think of Steve Harvey messing up the Miss
Oh,
Universe back in
yes, Miss Universe. Philippines have a lot of beauty pageant winners, so it means they are normally pretty. Body, face, mind also, it's very good.
2015. I just think that's so funny. Colombia, that was really sad, but like great job Philippines. Yeah, that's it.
Hi everyone, my name is Alena Gonzalez. I'm half Spanish and half German, and I'm currently living in Korea. So the first thing what comes into my mind is the Miss Universe Philippines. And
Yes, that is also one kind of famous things in Philippines. Beauty peasant.
So I think that the Philippines have like one of the most prettiest women, like, and also the men, like Brett and Rock.
Hi, my name is Meera Basraza and I'm from India. The first thing that comes to my mind when I hear the word Philippines is that it is the land of the free-spirited. I've known quite a few Filipinos over my life, and I understand and I observed that they go by the concept of work hard, play hard. They are very dedicated in what they do, but they also enjoy their time off to the
Yes,
fullest.
oh yes, that part is good. They work hard and then they also take rest hard and then very good way, I guess.
They're also very kind and they're great at hospitality. They're very loving and they take life as it comes. So that's what I think of maybe the Philippines itself stands for, free-spirited.
Hey guys, I'm Shota, I'm from Japan, and here's my IG. I have some friends from the Philippines, and they are always nice to me, and they think of me as a family, and they always take care of me and make sure everything fine with me. So yeah, people are very nice.
Yes.
And there are some beautiful beaches. And
Even if when my father visits Philippines, even if my father can't speak English very well, just use short word, short sentence, but Filipino try to understand what my father said and then they try to translate themselves and then giving my father wants or buy something like that. So it's very kind. I also know that my father always talk about that Filipinos kindness.
islands like Cebu, Palawan, Boracay.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
they're all part. My
Also,
father
I
visit
love
there
Agogo.
more
I hope
many
I can
times.
visit there as soon as this pandemic is over. I'm really looking forward to that day. Thank you.
So what comes to my mind when I think of the word Philippines? I think of crystal clear water.
Wow, did this real peak? Did you guys see that? Oh, I didn't know that.
I think of crystal.
Wow, that water? That is no fake, no computer graphic. Wow, that water is very pure and clear. Wow, I didn't see that like that clear water.
Clear water, beautiful people, culture, relaxation, lots of green, mountains, beautiful views, a place I'd love to go to and I wish I could go to.
Yes, I
And
also after finish COVID-19, I will go there as soon as possible and then eat lechon and Jollibee, halo, and then I think I will try to eat balut. I don't know I can eat that, but I will try to eat that.
I met a few people from the Philippines who actually are here in Israel, and honestly, they're the nicest people I've ever met in my life.
When I hear the word Philippines, I think of a beautiful and colorful culture, really amazing and tasty food. Not just to praise Philippines, but I have searched countless of times all of the beautiful islands Philippines has, and I really want to go there for my honeymoon.
She wanted to go Philippines for her honeymoon. Oh, it's very romantic.
Philippines, and they keep telling me that it's a beautiful place to go and visit, but it's kind of hard for the people living there due to the financial situation, and that's the same in my country. So I hope that picks up so the Philippines people can get the quality life they deserve. And I know Philippines is really open to LGBTQ+, and I couldn't be happy about that. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Kamusta ka po? Ako si Amy and I'm from the UK.
Ako si Amy means I'm Amy, right? Ako si jisoo.
The first thing that comes to mind when somebody says the word Philippines to me are definitely the people and edible. I mean, the food is amazing.
Yes.
I was lucky enough to grow up with a Filipino best friend.
Oh.
So I was kind of blessed during my
She also have Filipino best friend. That is good.
teenage years. But also the people are so welcoming and they're amazing at singing. Like whenever I watch Britain's Got Talent and the person would be like, oh, I'm from the Philippines, I would be like, okay, they're gonna be good because
Maybe-
everyone in the Philippines
Maybe
is so
they are
good.
good at singing cause Philippines is invented karaoke system, karaoke machine, so that's why I think they are good at singing.
Singing. I don't know what it is. Is it the food? Maybe it's the food. Maybe I should keep eating more Filipino food and then I can become an amazing singer. Also, like the women are so beautiful. Like every time I see a Filipino woman, I'm amazed by her bone structure. Their faces are just so amazingly shaped and their features are so strong. They're so pretty.
Hello, hola. My name is John. I am from Brazil, and the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of the Philippines is food. I love food.
Food.
I watch a lot of food review shows. I watch a lot of food shows. I try a lot of food from around the world, and I remember watching a show that was based in the Philippines, and they had lechon,
Oh,
which is
yes, my number one food. Wanted to try. She also picked lechon.
something that's really big there, and ever since I saw lechon, I just really wanted to try it. It just looks amazing. It's slow
Yes, me too. I also wanted to try it.
cooked for hours and hours. Sometimes even with their own hands, like they spin it with their own hands. And to me, that's really really cool. And
Yes, that's pretty cool.
Hi, I'm Anthony from Macau. So if you ask me about Philippines, actually there are a lot of thoughts that came up in my mind, but let's talk about people. So like, I really think that all the Filipinos are so friendly.
Yes.
Because like in Macau, actually there are so many Filipinos in here.
Oh.
When I get in touch with them, like all of them are so happy, and I don't know why.
Oh,
Like, they can bring-
maybe they can do work in Macau cause they can speak English. It's very smart.
happiness when I'm with them. Yeah.
Hey everyone, my name's Hadil and I'm from Sudan. And I guess when I think of the Philippines, I always think of positivity and happiness because I can
Yes,
confidently say I've never
positiveness.
met someone from the Philippines.
I
who hasn't been
100%
kind,
agree
polite,
about your
humble.
opinion.
And I think that goes as a credit to Filipinos, really. But also, I think of the beautiful culture which you guys have. But yeah, in general, when I think of the Philippines, I just think of kind and caring people.
Hello guys, I'm Nash and I'm from Thinking Nash channel. I'm from Mexico, and the first thing that comes to my mind when I think about Philippines is the big connection that these two countries have, like the big bond that we share. And maybe even people here in Mexico and people in Philippines doesn't realize, because at least here in Mexico, I'm sure that they don't know about this part of history and the big connection that we have with the Philippines. For me, I see the Philippines like the little brother that Mexico has in other continent, and that it still doesn't meet yet. And I think so that it should be a bigger connection, because at the end of the day, we share a big history together. We share a same mom, for said in somehow. We have a lot of traditions in common. We have a lot of similarity in names, similarity in words, and even similarity in food. So I think so Philippines and Mexico should have a bigger connection, and it's a country that I'm dying to visit, dying to see. That connection should be explored more for the people in Mexico and the people in Philippines, to know that, we are brothers, and it's very nice to know that we have a little brother in the other side of the world.
Oh, I'm not understand 100%, but I think she said like Philippine culture and then Mexico culture is very similar, so that's why she feel very friendly, and then kind of like that. I understand like that. I'm right. If I'm wrong, you guys can leave messages on my YouTube videos. So if I mistake wrong, please explain about that videos what she said, okay? Today I watched 20 foreigners, 21 thought on Philippines. I also agree Philippines have pretty kindness, and then pretty face, pretty body, pretty mind also, and then beautiful ocean, clean water, famous landscape, food, delicious food. One most impressive thought of me about Philippines is positiveness, I think. They don't forget how they laugh and then how they treat this hard time. So that is very impressive. So I think that kind of Filipino spirit is very good and then very impressive too in my head. So that is my opinion about my thought about Philippines. Today also, thank you for watching my video. Salamat po. See you again. Bye bye.